Hello, everyone, and welcome. I will soon see who is here and how many people are here. I could be talking to no one, but you know what? This is going to be recorded, so that's okay. I just want to achieve a couple of things today. This is going to be really brief, and really and truly the engagement we have together is depending on what how engaged you guys are and what you want to hear. Three quick things. I did find out from some of the posts that we have made that the average video that we have posted, you guys have watched for about 13 seconds. So pretty much that would mean we're done. So I'm hoping that you're going to be with me today for more than 13 seconds. I actually intend on plan on 15 minutes because I did do a little practice with this, even though I'm not great with the technology. I did actually try and see how long it would take for me to get across what I wanted to talk about today. Bold Boomers Aging Fearlessly is something that I've been working on for about a year. So we actually started with a page, and I don't know why I look so glistening, but I do. It's very humid outside, and I did walk already and shower and all that stuff, so I'm still trying to kind of calm down from that. But just Bold Boomers Aging Fearlessly is something I've been working on now for about a year. I actually, the courtesy plan and my consulting company is something that you'll hear about a lot on the page. But the group, what I really want is to have an active community, to be an advocate, so that you guys know all the options that are out there when you're doing your retirement planning. And how this came across, or how this came about basically was, I'm pretty bold. I've been told that as long as I can remember. From the first thing I've ever been told is I was quite bold, a little sassy. And one of the things that I have over my career with working in the senior living industry is I've been bold for my families, and I really and truly have a passion for helping people solve problems. And if I have a gift or a talent, then that is what it is that I tend to be very strong, mentally strong, and I can actually, during a crisis situation, really stay calm, provide calm for everyone, and then really help execute a plan. Now, my background is that I've been working in the senior living community, but mostly in communities. And the reason that I transitioned to having my own company and doing this independently is I wanted to bring more options to my clients and to my families. And by working in a community, obviously representing that community, I only provided one. So by being a lifestyle concierge during your planning stage of retirement, or actually if you're in retirement and you're bored, I mean, that's what we find. A lot of people are like, this is what I'm going to do when I retire. I'm going to play golf and pickleball and I'm going to travel. And then it takes about 5 years and most people have exhausted that. So what now? If you're in your house and you haven't downsized, you're doing maintenance, and upkeep and things like that. And that's not everybody's dream of retirement. That's not what we envisioned. So what I'm going to do in this community here is bring you, just like when I went on the Jimmy Buffett retirement community in Hilton Head, I'm going to be somebody your eyes and ears, and I'm going to go into these communities and bring it to you live. Now, you've seen snippets of that. One of the things I'm going to do, part 3 of this real quickly, is, and I am monitoring the time, so I appreciate and respect your time very much for being here. So I don't want to, I just feel like I'm glistening, but I want to give you as much as I can as quickly as possible. But that'll be the third thing we talk about real quick when we wrap things up, is how much you want to see. And my main goal is to be your eyes and ears so that you can be exposed to everything that's out there. Because I just went to Nashville and met with 200 of the top leaders in the industry, and it is extremely exciting what is coming. So right now, what's available, there's a lot of great active adult community, 55 plus communities, continuing care communities. There's so many wonderful things out there, but what is happening is this group of boomers they want more, and they want something different, and they want high tech, and they want better leisure activities, and they want senior scholar programs so that they can continue to learn. And if we can build a big enough audience, my goal next year, because they're going to have the same opportunity for people like us in the industry, is I want to be a voice. I want to be a voice for you guys that actually can stand up and say, hey, does anybody have Airbnbs on the community? So if they move in and downsize, they can have their family come and stay. Is that out there? Is that something you guys would consider an active adult community? Because most people stay in their homes so that their family will come to visit and they can have their grandchildren and they can see people. They're scared to downsize because they won't have room. So how do we solve that problem with you still being able to have the best of both worlds? So going back to, and I'm sorry, I skip around a lot, and you'll learn that. And I hope that, I'm not for everyone, that's for sure. But I do tend to skip around a little bit, even though I do have a little outline here. Working in the communities, I've been blessed to work with over 400 families, and most of that was in crisis mode because they did not have a plan. There was either a life event or a health event that caused a need for them to change their lifestyle, and there's no plan for that. So everybody comes in, all the troops come in, and everybody's forced to handle all these different situations, and that's the crisis mode that I worked in. And for 3 years, it was difficult. It actually took a physical toll on me, and I had to step away for a little bit. And but one of the things I found is God said, you're not done here yet. So what I did was I took a year off to kind of be still and really find out what it was that I was supposed to do. And what I kept hearing, the whisper I kept hearing, is solve the problem. Don't be the one who puts out the fire. Actually find a solution. So my solution is the 10 or 20 years that people don't plan for in retirement. Let's talk about it. Let's find a plan. Do you want to stay in your home? Well, can you? There's 12 points you can walk around your house and look for to see whether or not you can actually stay in your home for those 10 or 20 years we don't plan for. You can look at it right now and sure, I can stay in my home, but let's say you have one of those health events that requires maybe some assistance. Do you have access to your home if that's the case? So these are the things that I want to do. And the courtesy plan was created because I can ask you 3 simple questions and come up with 6 solutions that's personalized to you. And it's written so that it can become a legal document and actually become a part of your will, so that your wishes are recorded, and there's no guess. Everybody doesn't have to come together. I've seen families shredded because the difference of opinion that people have for something that is so intimate of what to do in a situation like that, and the siblings completely disagree. So it is a courtesy plan because it's a courtesy you provide your family. And this was very much pressed on me that this is something that I could do. And I looked around and nobody else was doing it. Even though working in the communities, we had wished that somebody had made these plans and had already talked about realtors, downsizers, estate sales, already thought about all that and not doing it in a crisis mode. So I have the privilege of keeping those relationships with the people that I worked with, and establishing still those people with my business now. And they are nationwide, so I'm able to help my clients identify who those people are, write it in their plan, and it can be tucked away like an insurance policy that may never be used. But if not, you pull it out and it's there. So that was number 1. So I got to speed up here a little bit. But the number 2 thing is that I want to help as many people over the next 5 years ensure that their actual retirement years match that vision that they have. I already have my retirement entirely planned. Literally until the day I leave this earth. I know exactly in 5 years what I'm going to do, and that's after that, I know exactly what I'm going to do in 5 years from now, and I'll be doing that until, again, I leave this earth. But I also do have those contingencies as a part of my plan, just because since I was 25 years old, I've been living with life events that change things so dramatically. And it's just a part of my DNA. To me, it's something like I was shocked that people didn't plan for contingencies. And I actually got a little angry. And that's where I think this drive for this came from, was that why are people not doing this? Why are they not talking about it? Why are they not proactive? So that is what we're going to do here. And I would like for you to be actively engaged in that. When I talk about where I'm going next, I'm planning my next, there's 2 communities in North Carolina. One's a golf community, and the other one is kind of an artsy community over in the Highlands area. So I will tell you in advance where I'm going, and kind of give you some ideas about the community, and then walking tours and leading you around and showing you what's out there, so that you can put it in part of your plan if it's something that you're looking for. Also tell me what you're looking for. If it's the beach communities, I that's the part I love, is going, and I know what to look for because I've been on the inside. And those are the points that a lot of people don't know to ask for. So when you go in there, you don't even know the right questions to ask. So the eyes and ears, and that's going to be fun. The Jimmy Buffett, I mean, I'm telling you, you saw the pictures. You felt like you were on vacation. And to live that life every day and people riding around their golf carts, it reminded me of being on vacation. So that community in Hilton Head is actually under construction, and he has several other communities that I'll be going to visit in Florida, one in Daytona, for instance, but they're going up all over the place. And there's a 2-year wait. So that's why I mentioned, if you saw the video, that needs to be part of your plan. If you decide to go to a community and you say, yeah, that's someplace I'd like to go, I'll check it out in 5 years. What if it's full? What if there's a 2-year wait? Do you have a backup plan? So these are the kind of things that we're going to talk about and just stay on top of. And third, and most importantly, is that I want you to know that I work solely for my clients as a lifestyle concierge. I do not have any affiliation with the communities that I go to. When I actually worked in the communities, there were people that would send us referrals, but they would only send us referrals if we paid them. And I never liked that because it was maybe not the right person for our community. And so I just want you to know that I am an advocate for my clients. I work and get paid by my clients. I have no affiliation with the communities I go to. And so I'm just super excited to be in this place and in this space and to be here with you. So I hope that we can build a great group here and be a voice. And that before we close, I was going to start with this, but the Bold Boomers Aging Fearlessly, in order to age fearlessly, because I think fear is typically of the unknown, is by having the power and the knowledge, you can age fearlessly. By having a plan in place for every situation, you can move forward fearlessly. And boy, if I can achieve that and remove the burden that families go through by reactive planning, I've accomplished something. And that's my mission that I'm on. So I hope you join me. My name is Alex. I'm your host here at Bold Boomers Aging Fearlessly, and I really am super excited about this journey. Thanks.